I think we're live. We're live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful.
You joined.
Oh, Tyrone joined.
I joined right as you actually went live. Dang.
Oh, thank you for interrupting my intro. Thank you.
Hi guys.
Welcome to the stream, good sir. As you can tell, everyone, we are joined by Tyrone, Luke Gagnon, and of course, Real Text and Politics, the usual suspects. I think, right?
I'm some usual subs. I'm a some usual.
Yep.
Yeah, I just finished using the bathroom, so I'm here now.
Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, there's a lot to get to. We had a couple bombshells last night that dropped. Holy shit.
Eric Adams and what else?
It's a new polling. We have to talk with the Harris interview. That was a complete tire fire. Do you guys see that? That was bad.
Yeah.
I guess also the response to that E-word that happened in Missouri, but
yeah, there's a lot to get to, but first, like I usually start with, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course,
join the channel today.
Yep.
It's $1 a month. It's
also we're getting a D movie about the D himself. A D movie, because I know you don't want to say it.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, Netflix. Isn't 50 Cent like the executive producer?
50 Cent.
How the hell did he? Oh my god! Of all people to get that. All right. And like usual, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, the best way is to send super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much of chat as possible. And already we had a couple to catch up to. Gustavo G for 2, Bears Nevada poll, Trump +8 in Washoe, Trump up in Clark. Glitch EV. Wait, what? Trump +8 in Reno?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though. Barris had that same poll of like Laxalt sweeping all the counties in 2022, so I'm not gonna put too much faith into it.
Yeah,
I remember watching his show every day, and like I love Barris, but he cannot pull Nevada for some reason.
Well,
like this is just something
It's one of those states that's very difficult.
But he's had Trump sweeping every county pretty much every year, so yeah. I'm not going to put too much into it.
But I don't think he's ever had that big of a margin. I think it's always been like 1 point. Like, Glitch EV for 2, imagine New York does the funny. Oh yeah, we'll get to New York in a second. Prince Red for 5, FYI, Bears to pull in Nevada, Clark currently Trump +3, Washoe's currently Trump +8. He said so yesterday on his show. Yeah, again, we have to, when it comes to Nevada, you have to be very careful because we know there's been some bad polls. Remember Laxalt was supposed to win? Yeah, that went well. But that's Nevada in a nutshell. It's one of the only states where you see that, where Republicans usually get overstated in polling. What? What language was that?
Wait, what? Hello? Is it working now?
You're good now. I have no clue what that was.
Oh no.
Did I just listen to like deep speech or something?
I have no clue what just happened.
These earbuds are not very good.
K-Cup for 2, read that already. Or no, K-Cup for 2, New York has a chance to do the funniest thing. American Nerd for 5, this might be a hot take, but Republicans might have a chance to take back the mayor's office in New York City in 2025. I wouldn't go that far, but...
Oh yeah, Cuomo's coming back. Cuomo has already been leading the polls for the Dem primary. He's gonna come back.
Please happen, I swear. Let them elect Cuomo. The sad part is, you want Cuomo at this point. That's how bad it's gotten. You want to go back to that. I mean,
it's funny though. It's funny though. Wait, go ahead.
Y'all have seen who the next mayor's going to be if Eric Adams resigns?
Oh, it's way worse than Adams.
Yeah, he's basically like a full-blown socialist, like abolished the police.
He's literally a BLM communist with Nation of Islam ties.
But did you guys... Oh
no, go on.
No, go ahead.
No, go on.
No, I gotta say this. Did you see what Eric Adams said today? He said that the reason he's being investigated is because he called out the migrant crisis.
He's not wrong.
That's what he's claiming.
He's not wrong.
Actually, the person who will succeed him is probably the reason why he's not resigning.
Yeah, because that would be a disaster. But yeah, let's be honest. If Adams never said that about the Harris or the Biden administration, they would have never investigated him. They never would have. And that's a sad truth. That's the only reason they're going after him. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent, but...
he's a corrupt son of a bitch. New York deserves what he gets.
I know, but like, come on. They waited all this time till right after he called up the administration. Cameron Full God for 2. Trump versus Kamala epic rap battle is gonna go hard. Are they even gonna do one this year?
I would imagine they will.
I don't know. They've lost their freaking minds, so I don't know.
Also,
Stephen,
you ready for the Trump L. Smith dinner where he just disses Harris, who's not there?
well,
That's gonna
we'll
be
get to the
great.
Catholic stuff in a second because I don't get what Harris is doing with that.
Yeah.
But Stephen Howard for 2. Do you think Trump could actually win Clark County, Nevada? I think it'll be closer, but not right now.
No. Oh yeah. Speaking of Catholics, we got to talk about that Notre Dame poll.
Yeah, that's bad. General Hydra for 2. There's anything weird happens this week? There's been a lot of weird stuff happening this week. You had a disastrous interview with Harris. Let's talk about the Eric Adams stuff because that's kind of the big story right now. And we'll get to the Notre Dame stuff in a little bit. But my God. For those that don't know, yeah, they just indicted Eric Adams. They're taking him down. Now,
Yeah.
It sounds like this is the New York City mayor. Is anyone surprised that he's corrupt? I mean, come on.
No.
It's not a surprise to anyone, but the reality is, if Adams never said anything about the immigration issue, they never would have went after him. That's what happened here. He said one bad thing about Harris and they went after him for it. That's a Democrat Party.
By the way,
What?
by the way, guys, for those who don't know, Adams is an elector. He has the opportunity to do the funniest thing right now.
Oh yeah, someone brought this up now. Don't they have alternate electors?
They probably do. So.
But could you imagine though, Eric Adams? It's like 270 for Harris and like 268 for Trump.
And
he just says, you know what?
Harris wins Nebraska second, but Trump wins Eric Adams.
Listen, he has a chance to do something hilarious, and apparently, I've heard from a source that Trump is going to be having a speech or a press conference at 4:30 today in New York.
Oh, Joe.
If Trump gets the Eric Adams endorsement,
he's smart enough to not do that.
Listen,
it looks really bad to get the endorsement of someone who just got indicted for corruption.
I don't know, but it'd be kind of funny. American Nerd for 5. Stuff like this makes me wish that Rudy Giuliani was mayor of New York City for life because he was the best mayor of the city I had in decades. Well, they're never going to elect him again because reasons. General Hydra for 2. Not a surprise that Harris had a bad interview. Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad. But yeah, so Eric Adams, let's see what he was indicted for. Count 1, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, federal program bribery, and to receive the campaign contributions by foreign nationals. Wire fraud, solicitation, solicitation of a contribution by foreign national, bribery. Lame. That's all they got him for? Come on, I wanted something, like, crazier than that. That's the 5 counts against Adams. Basically,
for being a threat to democracy.
Basically, but yeah, wasn't it like Turkey or something?
Yeah,
it was either Turkey or what's the other country in that region that's like always involved for no reason? Is it Armenia? No, not Armenia.
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, why is it always that country that's involved?
Because the Azerbaijani lobbying is growing rapidly. I'm friends with someone who's like really deep into it. They need America desperately.
Yeah, people are saying, sounds like the charges are being a standard Democrat. Well, no, the thing with Adams is like, the Democrat Party now have so much dirt on anyone. Like, anyone that runs for president or any position, they have dirt on you. So it's like, they could take it down in a second, and that's what they did here. They took down Adams because he said one bad thing about Harris. K-Cup for 5. I saw an interview with Harris consultant who responded to the 4 years ago question with, well, if you went back to 4 years, we were in COVID. Cope times 100. Well, yeah, that's cope. When people say 4 years ago, they're talking about like right before COVID. That's what people are talking about.
I think Harris pretty much has a rehearsed answer for whenever that happens, for whenever that question pops up.
Yeah, but it's like
it's always the middle class stuff.
When people say 4 to 5 years ago, they're just talking about in general that the prior administration. That's what they usually mean. They don't mean exactly 4 years to the day. It's like, nah, not really. Hey, Rap, have you seen that Keir Starmer accidentally called for the return of the sausages? Yeah, what? How the hell did they elect a bigger disaster as Prime Minister in the United Kingdom? How? Like, you went from Sunak to that bozo, and somehow they're messing it up. I mean, he's even worse than
It's
Sunak.
almost like Labor wasn't really conservatives, like everyone in the U.S. was saying, just because the Tories sucked. It's almost like the Labor was not actually better than the conservatives.
Well,
I know.
now Reform and the conservatives are kicking their ass, so...
Yeah, it might. There's a non-zero chance the next election, based on how polling's going, could end up being a toss-up between the conservatives and Reform. Like that's how polling is trending.
Yeah, I think Reform's in a really good situation right now. They're in a golden opportunity.
It's gonna be like what's happening. It's gonna be like what's happening in Germany right now with the CDU and AfD being the top two parties. That's a non-zero chance.
Would conservatives work with Reform? That's the question.
Oh yeah, they would definitely. They would definitely.
But like,
it's not like they're not.
Like the
Reform
CDU.
is not the AfD.
Yeah,
it's not
the CDU
like
where it's like, oh no, we have to work with socialists. American Nerd for 5. So Adams is being indicted for the same crap that Bob Menendez got charged for. Am I right on that? Basically, yeah. Instead of it's Turkey, I think.
Yeah.
It's always Turkey. It seems like it's always freaking Turkey or like what country?
There's also a Harris interview, I think, that happened.
Yeah, we're talking the Harris interview. It's bad.
It's just
because there's actually a non-zero chance that in 2026 Reform will win the election in Wales, and they may have to form a coalition with the Conservatives at that point.
Well, if you're the Conservatives, you take it. You don't.
They're gonna. Yeah. Especially because in Wales the Conservatives can never win there because like Wales just hates the Conservatives, but they'll vote for Reform. So like that's about the only chance Conservatives ever have to get in power in Wales.
Let's see. Great Britain should have Piers Morgan run for prime minister. No, absolutely not.
Oh no, he would, dude. That would be like Barry Goldwater, UK. Like if he was a Conservative candidate, they would lose even more seats than they did in 2024. It'd be bad.
Princess Writer for 5. A Harris ally is wanting a second debate so badly. They're proposing Newsmax does it to satisfy Trump. There's no way a Newsmax debate.
To be fair, they wanted an NBC debate, so...
I know, but, like, can you imagine, like, a Newsmax? Well, News Nation would make more sense, but Newsmax?
They should go an InfoWars debate.
Alex Jones moderating the debate. That'd be glorious.
No, hear me out. Alex Jones and Joy Reid moderating the same debate. There'd be 2 debates going on.
Yeah, there would be, like, 4 debates. It'd be like a shit show. Let's see. But yeah, I hope to God they have a debate on Newsmax. If they offer that, do you take it?
Yeah.
Do you do?
Well, Harris would.
In 2020, I think Joe Rogan tried getting Trump and Biden to debate on his podcast.
And he said no. But yeah, like, if you're Trump, do you accept that if it's on Newsmax?
Oh, absolutely.
But the problem with Newsmax is, like, I don't know. Because they know
Harris wouldn't.
What?
Harris wouldn't, obviously.
Well, apparently it's a Harris ally saying it. So, I mean, listen, if she's that desperate to get a debate that she goes on Newsmax, well, what are the Eternals actually showing? If that's real.
She says blowout. I mean, I think she's probably also going to try to do the empty podium stuff with the NBC debate or whatever it is.
Will. But
let's go into that thing because the optics of that won't be good.
Let's see. I'm so sick of Democrats and rhinos ruining our country. Wow, I didn't know that. Rita Jones should debate with Harris and Trump moderating it. Oh God. Yeah. Harris, what can you tell us about the lizard people? Oh God. All right, so yeah.
I grew up a middle class kid.
Yeah, that'll basically be what it is.
Yeah, did you guys see Obama started reiterating that talking point? He literally made a tweet saying last night saying Kamala grew up a middle class kid.
Wait, what?
That's literally the new messaging.
Mike, she's not middle. What isn't her father a Marxist professor?
Yes. Yeah. She grew up in an affluent suburb of Toronto. She's not even American. She's a fucking leaf.
A leaf. Just a leaf.
I thought it was Vancouver, but I don't know.
I thought it was I thought it was Vancouver.
Doesn't matter. They're all
It doesn't matter. I know it was not she was not middle class. I know that for a fact. But it's just unbelievable that even on NBC, that interview she gave, should we talk about that? Did you guys watch it? Or
No.
parts of it? And let me put it this way. When even the people at NBC said that she didn't answer a question, you know it's bad. Like, they were saying that she refused to answer questions, and then she was asked a very simple question like, okay, if by some miracle Republicans get the Senate majority and they vote against your corporate tax hike, how are you going to afford these programs that you're proposing? Right? That's a question that she was asked.
Well, I grew up a middle-class kid.
That's basically what she said. She said, I grew up in a middle-class family and we'll raise corporate taxes. But how? If Republicans vote against it, how can you raise it? Oh, I'm middle class. I grew up a middle-class kid. What a pile of crap. That's their new, is that kind of her Scranton Joe thing? Like, oh, I'm the middle-class person. Give me a
That's exactly
break.
what it is.
It wasn't Montreal. I don't know. Either way, she was in
It
Canada.
was Toronto. It was Toronto. I'm extremely sure of this.
It was Canada. That's all I know. Princess Rider for 5. I can tell you the Eternals for Harris. Pennsylvania R+5, Georgia R+5, Wisconsin tied, Michigan D+2, North Carolina R+2, Arizona R+4, Nevada tied, Minnesota D+3, New Hampshire D+4, New Mexico D+5. Interesting.
That's bullshit, but I believe it.
That's a bullshit. It's from Princess Rider.
Oh.
Unless you read it as Trump internals, I don't know.
Well, no, I think that's the Eternals for Harris.
Yeah, I know that.
So it might be, yeah. Let's see. Even if
We
Trump,
need to get this guy on the stream sometime.
we might, yeah. At Real America, what if Trump shows up to the empty podium last minute to surprise Harris? That would be golden. That's what he should do. He has to have like the intro from like the 2016 RNC convention when he shows up. That's what he should do. He says, to be determined. At the last second, he pulls up, and then Harris is taken by surprise. And Trump just absolutely kills in that debate. Real American, how would you feel about John Katz for mayor? Who? I don't know who that is. John Katz for mayor of New York City. Don't know who that is. But yeah, so anyways, Eric Adams stuff, he's cooked. Is there any way he gets out of this?
Yeah, I don't think so.
But the question I should be asking is, will Trump pardon Eric Adams if he wins?
Probably so.
Like, how would that even, like... I think my brain would melt if that happened. If Eric Adams, like, supports Trump and then, like, Trump just pardons him.
This is what should happen. Biden should just pardon Hunter Biden right now and then make Harris explain why he did it.
Yeah.
That's what he should do.
Well, I mean,
instead of an F2.
Biden threw her under the bus yesterday. You guys see that? He said, yeah, I delegated all my powers as president to Harris. First of all,
yeah, he's probably gonna start saying more stuff like that. Just to, like...
he wants her to lose.
Harris is president now.
That's basically what he said on The View. Yeah, I delegated all my powers as president to Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Harris.
American. Well, didn't he call himself vice president?
I think so.
Yeah. American Nerd for 10. Rap, I feel like the middle class thing that Harris keeps saying is so dumb. Plus, there are technically two different types of middle class, a high and low one. I bet you that she was from the higher end. Oh, yeah, she was in a affluent suburb. That's where she lived. Jacko Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin.
Oh, God. Jacko Max for 5. Been missing streams lately, moving and working. I'll continue to say Dems lost this when they brought back hashtag I'm with her, miss your rap. Yeah, when they brought that back, and yeah, that's when you knew it was over. I'm with her. I still don't get why they thought that was a good idea.
All right, let's go over the RCP average.
Oh yeah, so okay, what's going to the RCP average? Like, did they release the comparisons?
Yeah, they released the comparisons for a few more states. So let's look at national. Nationally, Harris +2. This was about on par with 2016, and she's doing 4 points. She's doing actually about 5 points worse than Biden. Or 5 points. Yeah. So Biden. It was Biden plus it was basically Biden +7.
So basically, at this point, they overstated Biden's support by 3. Basically.
Yeah.
Huh.
So if you apply that same polling error, Trump wins the popular vote by a point.
I still have questions about that, but I mean,
But it would also result in basically a Trump popular vote win in 2016. So yeah, you're probably. I mean, I don't know. 2016. I would say. I mean, Harris is probably going to win a popular vote, but
well, 2016 the
maybe.
national polling was like actually kind of good. It was the state polling was just awful. And 2020 is everything. Everything sucked.
Yeah. So let's go through these alphabetically. All right, Arizona. Trump plus 1.6 right now in the aggregate.
What is it?
2020 was Biden plus 3.5. 2020 Biden plus 3.5. 2016 Trump plus 2.5. So Trump is doing worse than 2016, but definitely better than 2020. I think he's definitely favored in Arizona.
Yeah, I think at this point in time, yeah, he's up by 1.5, and that's with Oh yeah, they got rid of the New York Times poll, thank God. But yeah, so it's Trump plus 1 right now. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's not losing a single poll right now in
Yeah,
the
he's got
average.
it. I mean, that's the rumors are that Harris gave up in Arizona. That's what people are saying. Is that true?
It's possible.
I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe one of the McCains will endorse her, and she'll start
Well,
going
didn't
back
they
there. I
already
don't know.
endorse her?
Cindy, I think, did. I don't know about the others.
Mike
Megan,
for
I don't think Megan's voting for her, though.
Mike for 2. Donald John Trump Jr. from New York City mayor. He would never win. Joshua 4050 for 2. How bad do you think Robinson's going to hurt Trump? I still don't think it's going to impact the race that much. I still think at the end of the day, there's some like shy Robinson voters. So,
Let's see. Georgia.
yeah, I'm curious with Georgia because oh my
Georgia
God, holy
is
crap.
Trump plus 2. Georgia's Trump plus 2. He's not losing a single poll.
Holy smokes.
His worst poll has him tied. This day in history, 2020 Trump plus 1, 2016 Trump plus 5.
So basically spot on in 2016, slightly overstated Trump in 2020, basically.
Yeah, I think Trump might have been up in Georgia at this point in time in 2020, and then Biden just probably had a slight surge.
Maybe.
I think Trump's floor now includes Georgia and Arizona, to be honest.
Yeah,
But he probably doesn't have North Carolina. North Carolina's off the floor, but still, I think he's probably still going to win it. Like, there's a lot of states that aren't on his floor that I still think he's going to win. So.
Philip for 2. Thank you so much, good sir. Yeah, so Trump has led in every poll in Georgia since when? Okay, since like late.
I think in the current average, I mean I think the last poll that had him losing was the Hill back in late August.
Yeah, and that was late August. So, man, what's happening in Georgia? Like,
Harris took a slight lead in early September.
Yeah.
No, I think polling is just. I think response bias is just going away.
Well, I
to
think
be
there's
honest,
1 or 2 things. I think 1, the response bias is going away, but 2, I think some pollsters, I'm saying, they'd want to be wrong again. They're like, okay, you know what? We'll hedge our bets and just say Trump's up by 3 in Georgia.
All right, let's move on. Michigan.
How is Michigan looking?
Michigan is Harris plus 1.8.
And that's with some real bad polling.
Yes, all right, let's see. This day in history, 2020 was Biden plus 5. 2016 was Clinton plus 4.7.
Mike, so that's basically like a 3 to 5 point miss in Michigan. So that'd be a Trump lead.
So I would still say Trump probably will win Michigan. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely going to be one of the tighter states. He could lose it. It's definitely not.
Are these polls pre Muslim endorsement?
Earliest it has is late August. Latest it has is USA Today's Suffolk.
Yeah, so when did he get the endorsement for the Hamtramck guy? Was it like
probably after
I'm
the
curious,
Suffolk
like 3 days? Yeah, that was after. It was like the 22nd he got that endorsement, and the last poll ended on the 19th.
I don't think it's going to change much, but it will probably may narrow it up a little bit.
Like how Muslims swing in Michigan. I'm very curious.
The thing is, though, Muslims are only like 2% of the population there, though. So unless like there's like a unanimous swing,
which it might happen.
Yeah, but there's also the progressive vote. That's the other thing. Let's see what else there is. Okay, so let's go to Nevada.
Yeah.
All right, Nevada right now is Harris plus 0.4. This day in history, 2020 was Biden plus 5. 2016, Trump plus 2.
Yeah, Nevada's one of those states where sometimes
I think 2016 they overestimated Republicans, or they overestimated Trump. 2020 they completely overestimated Biden.
Yeah, that's
or maybe it narrowed up. Or maybe it narrowed up at the end. I'm not sure. Harris. I mean, honestly, I think of the big 7 states, Nevada's probably the one that's most likely to go to Harris. But
I don't know. I
even
just have a
then,
gut feeling about it. I don't know why. I know this is Nevada. This does this every year. It does this where it's like, oh, it's about to shift Republican, then it just fails. It just doesn't move.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Nevada's like our version of North Carolina.
Yeah.
We just always think we're gonna win it,
I
but
think
never do.
Nevada is going to shift right. I think it either narrowly flips to Trump or Harris wins it by like a point.
Yeah, chat, what do you guys think with Nevada? Because, like, I'm looking at the poll. The problem for Harris is she's not at 50 right now. That might be her problem. Like, if she's not at 50,
Yeah, there's not a single poll that has her at 50.
that's gonna be a problem for her because undecideds are gonna break for Trump. Can we stop pretending otherwise? They're gonna break for Trump.
All
It
right,
just matter
next
how
up
much.
is North Carolina.
Oh God.
All right, North Carolina, Trump plus 0.6.
And that's with freaking Quinn. Oh, it's always Quinnipiac at Survey USA. And who the hell's Elon University? Wait, what?
I don't even know what
forgot
that
about
is.
that. I was actually wondering if it was like an Elon Musk super PAC for a second, but no, it's not. It's
What
Elon.
is
It's a private
Elon
university in Alamance County.
Elon University.
It's in Alamance County. It's in Elon, North Carolina.
My God.
Very
Elon
small. It's a small
University.
town. It's a small town near Greensboro.
Here's
Anyways, 2020 was Biden plus 0.6. 2016. This is again on this day. 2016 Trump plus 0.3.
yeah, so I mean, the thing with North Carolina is just for starters, there's two big outliers. Freaking Quinnipiac at Survey USA. Oh yeah, Harris plus 3. It's always
Yes.
Quinnipiac at Survey USA. It's
So-
always one of these two.
I would say based on these numbers, I kind of got to rush through because I still got a bus to catch probably pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, I would say Trump's probably favored in North Carolina still.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
after
after that, okay.
Saint Slayer for 5. Hey, Rap, it is starting to feel like Harris is willing to give up the Sun Belt, make everything the Rust Belt in North Carolina. That's what I think her strategy is. They're going to forget about Georgia and Arizona, but throw everything in North Carolina. And Wisconsin.
Should point out Wisconsin is very good though, because at this point in history it was Biden plus 6.5 and Clinton
We'll get
plus
to that in a little bit.
4.7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Wisconsin.
okay.
Let's go to Wisconsin.
Well, I'm still
yeah.
doing alphabetical order, so I'm doing Pennsylvania next, and then we'll do.
okay.
Oh.
All right, Pennsylvania, Harris plus 0.8. By the way, like half the polls over here are tied.
Yeah. And
Harris plus 0.8. This day in history, 2020 was Biden plus 4.6. 2016, Clinton plus 2.4.
Yeah, so like Pennsylvania, like freaking it's always Quinnipiac. Are you serious? It's always Quinnipiac.
Yeah, that and New York Times are the only ones that added Harris at 50.
It would be a Trump lead if it wasn't for that. Small one, but it would be like Trump plus 0.1.
Yeah, probably like Trump
either way,
plus
I
1.
think favored here.
Once those polls leave, and I mean, we'll probably get another like Dem bias poll eventually. So
point is, if Muhlenberg College has Trump tied with Harris, he's up by like 4 or 5. I'm sorry, but Muhlenberg is not a good pollster. Same thing with who is it? Marist, yeah.
All right, now let's go to Wisconsin.
Yeah, so this is the biggest surprise to me right now.
Yeah, Harris plus 0.7 is the current lead. But 2020, Biden plus 6.5. 2016, Clinton plus 4.7. And this is one of the worst states as far as polling goes.
Oh, we know every damn year. I swear, if ABC News drops a Harris plus 17 again, oh my god.
Yeah, and by the way,
I should point out Humpty is surging too. By the way,
even Quinnipiac was only Harris plus 1. So this is absolutely. I think Trump's absolutely slightly favored in Wisconsin.
Yeah, because even the Harris campaign admitted, yeah, our own polling has Harris up in Wisconsin, but we don't believe it. That's what they said. They don't believe the Wisconsin polling. So it's like, yeah, if you don't believe your own polling, good luck.
I mean, the best poll for Harris is only plus 2 with CBS.
And that's CBS,
which has her. I mean, Vad and Marist have her at 50, but still, that's
and like CBS is for YouGov pollsters, all right, but. Mike for 2. Nevada's a pure toss-up in my opinion. Michigan's slight Republican. I agree with that. Jacko Max for 5. Nevada resident, as you know, with Show County's having a strong realignment. Don't see many natural hair signs. Just paid for ones. Don't know about Clark. I heard Clark is like deep red right now. There's nothing but Trump signs. Alex Maddox for 2. What about the Senate polls released by Rasmussen? Again, with Rasmussen, you gotta be careful with statewide polling. You have to be very careful.
I mean, let me see. Maybe I can pull up some of the Senate polls.
Yeah.
I'll look at Wisconsin because Wisconsin is actually narrowing up quite a bit. It actually lines up pretty close to where the 2022 race was at this point in like mid-September. In like mid-September, Barnes was still up by like 4 points, and Baldwin's currently up by 4 points.
Okay, they don't have this
So,
day.
yeah.
They don't have this day in history, but
Yeah, they don't. But Baldwin around mid-September was still up by 4.
Arizona's Gallego +5.
Let's see here.
Michigan Slotkin +4.8. Montana is Sheehy +5.
She's got it. He's got it.
Nevada is Rosen +10.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit.
We're definitely losing that one, though. Ohio's Brown +3.5. That's narrowing now, for sure. Pennsylvania Casey +5. I definitely see that narrowing up.
I think
Maryland is also Brooks +7. I don't know.
All right. Mike for 2. Watch North Carolina goes blue while Virginia goes red. We'll get the Virginia stuff in a second, but it's not. That's not going to happen. That's bullshit.
Texas Cruz +5, and Wisconsin is Baldwin +4.
All right. So it looks like Republicans are in a good situation. Point is, that's what it shows.
No, honestly, yeah. Here's my take. I think we're definitely going to get one of the 3 Rust Belt Senate seats is in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I just don't know which one. I think one of them is probably going to flip, though.
I got a gut feeling that Casey's going to go down. I just got this feeling. I don't know.
Especially given how many tied polls there are, and the fact that McCormick massively is outspending him for the next few weeks on the airwaves. Like McCormick has a massive advantage. So.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
yeah.
we are like completely down on the airwaves in Wisconsin and Michigan.
Yeah, but the Baldwin ads suck. I'm sorry, those ads are garbage.
It doesn't seem to be working too well because Hovney is surging. Hovney is surging. Like he was down like 7 like a month ago, and now he's only down 4, and he's continuing to surge. If you just look at the averages,
Yeah,
so I think Hovney's got a very good shot.
Basically, they're calling Hovney a jerk. Basically, that's all they're doing. It's not working.
Now they're literally having to do ads debunking Hovney ads. It's funny. Like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, I mean they're in trouble in Wisconsin. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have to talk about the Senate Democrats. Yeah, they're spending on Florida and Texas. What does that tell you about Montana and Ohio?
I mean, Ohio's probably still a toss-up.
No, I heard some. No, it's Brown's done. Apparently, just released a Trump ad.
Isn't there also a scandal with Moreno that's about to be released?
No, that's fake. I don't believe it. But yeah, so point is, it looks like we got Ohio and Montana. Montana's just, that's a foregone conclusion. We're not losing that.
Yeah, that's done. I think Democrats are not going to completely pull out of Montana, but I think they're probably admitting that it's done.
Let's see here.
So that's why they're moving on to Texas and Florida.
No,
and
dude,
the new
Tester's the real pro-Trump candidate, as we know.
Oh yeah, we got to discuss I think we got to discuss the new Battleground state too.
Nebraska?
Yep.
I cannot. When Fisher's a garbage candidate, but when she wins by 10, I'm gonna laugh at these people. These same people every damn year. They find one state like Nebraska where they say, we're gonna win Nebraska, and they lose by an embarrassing margin. You know what? Hold up. Let me pull up the wiki page, because I'm getting sick of some of these people. Nebraska. It's the special or the regular one?
It's the regular one.
Listen. Fisher might be underperforming Trump. She's a terrible candidate, but listen. Let me just scroll down here. So, you look at the polling. Right now, there's a
Chinese nuclear sub-sinking incident covered by Beijing, U.S. officials say.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, so here's a polling out in Nebraska. All right? There's a recent poll that has Osborne up by 1, and all these other polls, they have a small Fisher lead. I found something interesting, though. Survey USA, poll sponsored by Osborne's campaign. Global Strategy Group, poll sponsored by Retired Career Politicians PAC, which supports Osborne. Survey USA, sponsored by Split Ticket. And we all know Split Ticket's not freaking bipartisan. Don't pretend otherwise. YouGov, sponsored by Osborne's campaign. Red Wave Strategy Group. Sponsored by Osborne's campaign. Global Strategy Group. Another one sponsored by...
Wait, the Red Wave group
Yep.
sponsored by the Osborne.
Every poll in Nebraska is sponsored by the Osborne campaign.
Oh, big
This is like
Village dropped
Oklahoma
Big Village
2022
dropped another
polling.
poll. Big Village.
Yeah, we
dropped
know.
another poll.
Yeah, we'll look at the Big
No,
Village stuff in a
don't
second.
know.
But yeah, so...
Trump cut Harris's lead in half. We saw it.
But the point is, like, the thing with Nebraska, all the campaign's doing is they're paying a bunch of pollsters to release their polls. They're basically the same numbers. Just different pollsters make it look like, see? The consensus is Osborne's up, or down, or barely losing. It's go to the wiki page right now. You think I'm kidding? Every poll is sponsored by Osborne. And no one's mentioning it. No one is mentioning a damn thing about it.
Oh, Eli Crane just made a comment about the Trump assassinations.
Alex Maddox for 2. Albuquerque Officers Association endorses Trump. Really?
Well, yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Pretty much all officers' associations endorse Republicans,
Small
especially
Village.
now.
This is a good one. Small Village, Nebraska poll. Osborne 2%, Fisher 1%, undecided 97%.
Very true. Oh yeah, can I talk about the ActiVote? Like,
Yeah.
because I want to kind of tell everyone this. Yeah, ActiVote. Nate Silver actually confirmed this. ActiVote doesn't verify anything, so you can like go into ActiVote's website and say you're like an 80-year-old woman from Nebraska who's a Democrat, and they'll just put it in the poll. Like they don't like. Like that's what they do. So yeah, ActiVote is like BS. None of their polls actually are real polls.
Yeah,
they're just like science projects or something. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Speaking of Small Village, yeah, they released a brand new poll. Harris's lead in a week got cut in half. Remember when everyone was quoting this poll? And now everyone is saying, nope, can't believe it. Nope, not real. But yeah, even Big Village found Harris's lead cut in half. It went from Harris +8 to Harris +4. Wow.
Rap, you should see about funding a Big Village poll. You should reach out to them.
I'm not giving them a damn penny. Figure those assholes would spend on God knows what. Let's see here. ActiVote is the second best pollster out there. They know how to poll very well. That's real. But yeah, so the point is with Big Village, they even found Trump up by only 4 points. Let's see. Hold up. We got breaking news. Sin Slayer for 5. Hey, don't forget, boys. Harris has been losing grounds for several weeks now. She does have the ability to regain those votes. Trump is. What?
Harris is now publicly calling for mass amnesty.
What?
Bro.
Send it here.
Yeah.
Please be real. I don't believe you.
It's from the NBC. It's from the MSNBC last night. Charlie Kirk posted about it.
No way. Did she actually? And we got other breaking news related to Secret Service, but oh my gosh. Why would you say this? Kamala Harris, we need a comprehensive plan that includes what we need to do to fortify not only our border, but deal with the fact that we also need to create pathways for people to earn citizenship. What the hell is she doing? Oh my gosh.
What the hell is she doing? She doesn't fucking know.
I don't know what she's doing either. Listen, we are at a stage, we're as a country right now, this is the most the people have opposed immigration possibly ever. Well, what's a Gallup poll like? 80% want to reduce immigration?
60%. 60%, which is way behind every other Western country, but still a lot by American standards.
It's the first time in God knows how long that's the case. But yeah, even people in America are starting to say we need to cut down immigration. Not just illegal, but legal. And there are a couple polls.
Yeah, and I should also point out, America has always been the most pro-immigration, like, Western country. Like, even Canada, which we see as, like, super liberal, it's like 75% want reduced immigration there. So 60% is seen as, like, very low, but that's still very high by American standards.
Well, because immigration in America is a little bit, it's a little bit different, but...
Well, yeah, because, like, it's not so much, like, Muslims and coming in, it's more so, like...
Well, yeah, it's Hispanic. It's mostly like from Central America and Asia. So
yeah, so it's mostly like Catholics coming in, so it's a lot different than like Islamic immigration.
Let's see here. She said this during the race. No, she said
Actually,
this.
there are no difference, but there's no difference between Muslims and Catholics. The Know
Okay,
Nothing
stop,
Party
stop.
told me so.
Stop.
I'm making a joke. You know I'm not being serious, brother.
Let's see. General Hydra for 2. Did I just see Mexico cartels for Harris? Yeah, it's a meme. But either way, I don't get why she would say this. Why would you admit that you support amnesty when everyone's opposed to it now? It's not 2008 when you could pull this off anymore. And if I'm Trump, I run on this. Let's just say, hey, she supports amnesty. She's going to support mass amnesty. She's going to import God knows how many people into the country. It'd be a disaster. When people
the JD Vance research dossier just dropped.
What?
Yeah, remember how there was the talk about like the leaks on Vance from Iran were going to get published soon? Yeah, some fucking dude named Ken Klippenstein fucking released it on his Substack.
I'm not going to Substack. That's a scam.
Of all the places, you fucking put it on Substack.
On Substack.
What a joke.
Yeah, let's see. Germany's like 90% now against migration, except the government. The government's the only people that supports it there now.
This is 100% a fake thing, by the way. Like, if it was real, it wouldn't be released on some random guy's Substack.
Yeah, it would be.
Like,
It would be like breaking news on like NBC right now. Hold up. Should we talk about the Catholic poll or the Notre Dame poll?
Yeah, we could talk about that. Wasn't it like 70% Biden in 2020 and now it's 50?
So let me get it.
Yeah.
I think America First Insight has it. Which, by the way, go follow America First Insight on Twitter. We got some big things planned there. But yeah, where is it? I think it's here, I believe. Right? Yep, it's right here.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? I was on the bus.
So we're gonna talk about the Notre Dame poll now because I forgot to bring it up. Right here.
Yeah, so Trump was leading.
Yeah, so
That's a massive Catholic university in Indiana, which again, I know Indiana's safe red states.
but this is Notre Dame. These are young, more liberal leaning Catholics.
Although, by the way, guess what state is very close to Notre Dame? That's yeah,
Michigan. And these people they're all over the country. They don't all live in Indiana. So like here's why I think this is a big deal. For those that don't know, Biden won the Notre Dame vote by he got 70% or 66% of the vote last time. He won it by 37 points. Right now, Trump is up by 2 with these same voters.
That may show that the young vote is like actually will be swinging. Unless, yeah.
In my
I don't. Now, I will say I don't really expect a massive swing among like the young women. Like they're probably going to stay stagnant or maybe go left, but the young men. I don't know.
I got a feeling that the whole like shift against Republicans. I think it's overstated. I got a gut feeling.
Actually, now that I think about it,
I will say the gender gap is definitely overstated. Yeah. That people say like it exists, but it's not nearly to the same degree.
Why I think it would exist because I just think the reason people think there's such a big gender gap is there's just a bunch of women that just don't care about politics. That's a fact. Like men, there's a lot of men that don't care about
men too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
And the more vocal women are more likely to be left wing, and the more vocal men.
Yeah, like So, like America is not South Korea. Like a lot of people make it seem like America is like just South Korea, where it's like 90% of men. Yeah, like 90% of men are like far right, and 90% of women are like communists. It's insane. Like South Korea is like it's. There's a reason their birth rate is like 0.5 or something like that. It's bad.
K-Cub for 5. Saw a joke ad with a clip of Harris going, imagine what a mass deportation would look like. And it cuts to, I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message. But yeah, anything she says is free advertising. Because she has no clue what the hell she's talking about.
Yeah, Trump needs to do more of those ads. They work great.
But yeah, so, the Notre Dame poll, they do this every 4 years. It is the first time in like, I think possibly in like 20 years, the Republicans have won this vote. Because obviously under Biden, it became more Democrat because of obvious reasons. But the fact is, with Notre Dame, it's not just it's a campus that's going to swing right. I think this is a bigger indicator that we're going to see Catholics nationwide shift Republican by a lot. Because
don't tell the terminally online Protestants on Twitter their heads are going to explode.
Well, I mean, no, I'm being serious when I say that. I think we will see a big Catholic shift towards Trump this year. I think we will. What do you guys think?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
we'll see it too among both Hispanic and white Catholics. I think we'll definitely see it. I think one of these elections, we're definitely going to see a big shift with the Irish. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I think they're eventually going to end up like the Italians, because the Irish are like still very Democrat leaning.
Yeah.
They're like the last like white group that's still very
Biden
Democrat.
probably maxed him out since he's Irish himself.
Yeah, I think that could be this year we see a big swing among them, but I think it's a matter of time before they swing massively to the right.
But yeah, the reason I say this is a big deal is because these are Catholic voters, and they're not just from Indiana. They're from all over the country. So if they're swinging this Republican, you would have to assume that their families in like Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, you would think they would be swinging Republican also.
Yeah.
To a lesser
Yeah,
extent.
to be fair though, like the Irish Americans are more so soft Catholics compared to like Italian Americans or Hispanic Catholics
yeah,
who
I
tend
know,
to be
but
more religious.
I'm just saying, like, with
But
the people in
still,
Notre Dame.
there's a lot of like those more Irish, like kind of. A lot of them go to like universities like Notre Dame. A lot of them aren't super religious just because they go to the university. So
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
this is definitely very good.
If these Catholics are shifting this Republican, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
Yeah,
why it's a big deal.
it's good. It's good news. I wonder if COVID had like a play. Maybe a lot of like people didn't go. Like, how did their polls before 2020 go? Because I'm wondering if maybe COVID just inflated the Dem number for some reason.
I think they did the same thing with surveys. They just had online surveys. They just pulled up the same people. I think they just were online. I think.
Yeah, but I kind of want to see what their numbers were in like 2016 and see if they were kind of closer to the middle. Because 2020 was just like odd.
Yeah.
In other news, Harris is finally making a podcast appearance.
I saw that. Is it one with like a very suspicious account?
Yeah, a lot of her guests are like P stars.
Oh, fun. Glitch EV for 2. Imagine a Harris Vance
she act
administration.
like one.
That'd be disaster. Oh God.
You know what? You know how Trump should counter that?
Go on Joe Rogan.
Go on. Not just Joe Rogan. Go on, talk to
that's
us.
not gonna happen.
Don't.
Yeah, he
go on.
should. Yes, he should.
If he does that, I'm just not gonna vote. I'm kidding, but like,
If he goes on talk to her, I'm just gonna laugh, man.
I
Like,
would laugh. I would like die of cringe.
It's a dumb move, but I would laugh. Like, what else does he have to lose?
Guys, Echelon Insights has Harris winning the men.
What?
Harris
You're
winning
kidding.
men?
I
What?
gotta show you these crosses. You're swinging like 6 points right.
Can you say that, or we can understand your microphone?
No, yeah. I'll just post the crosstabs.
Stephen Crabtree for 2. Buttigieg was the mayor of South Bend.
You're right,
Yeah,
it's gotta-
I know that.
Gotta go in the
Buttigieg
for
isn't the
sure.
mayor of South Bend anymore.
Yeah, look at these amazing crosstabs, ref.
Oh God, what the hell?
Hold on, what the hell is this? Oh, RFK's still in the poll. Oh wait, that's only 2%. Never mind. That's not even.
What the hell? What is this? Seniors Harris plus 15.
Oh, for some reason, they have Trump with a lower favorability than Vance. Net favorability, I mean.
Let's see here. Wait a minute. Hold up. Trump is getting 20% of the black vote. He's getting 40% of the Hispanic vote. Of course, the white vote. That's what's happening. Yet again, they're understating to support whites. Every damn year.
Also, I love how Trump is doing better with the Gen Z than he's doing with boomers. This is so true.
Am I reading this right? Harris is getting 98% of Democrats. Trump is getting 92% of Republicans. So you're telling me that basically every single Democrat is voting for Harris, but there's a bunch of Republicans voting against Trump on bullshit. What the hell? How can you release a poll like this? How? Like, this is insane. This is utter trash. The fact that they thought this was a good idea to release this poll is pathetic, but...
Oh, holy shit, it has Harris winning men? What the fuck?
Harris plus 1 with men.
What's a tied sample?
That's bullshit.
Oh my gosh. This is bad. Let's see. Let's look at some of these other parts of this poll. Let's see. Household income. What the hell? If you're
There's a
making less than
fire alarm going off.
50,000 a year, it's like Harris plus 1. If you're making more than 50,000, it's Harris plus 12. That's bullshit.
I'm actually
I don't know.
They have retired voters voting for Harris by 14 points. Holy shit. They have, oh my god. Tell us how much Harris is winning the employed vote. People that actually work.
By like 10 or something. I don't know.
Harris plus 8. What a load of this is unbelievable. Unfucking believable that they released this.
All right, so
What about the unemployed?
Who freaking knows? I'm not seeing it. Let's look at education. Some college, Harris plus 5. Bachelor's, Harris plus 18. Graduate, Harris plus 24.
I mean, honestly, that does kind of make some sense, to be completely honest. Well, I mean, some college will probably be. I mean, Trump probably wins some college,
oh
but.
My gosh.
Oh god, the Ellen tweet.
Yeah, well, I'm not showing that on stream. Mike for 2. Why even waste stream time with this poll? Because it's so bad that it's funny. Non-college is Trump plus 2. Get out of here. And college in general, not just postgrads, but college is Harris plus 20. Oh my gosh. Just get it off my screen. Get it out of here. Absolute trash. Mike for 2. Harris winning moderates by 22. Is that an improvement for Trump from 2020? I thought he lost him by like 30.
We're sending $8 billion.
Get it out
Oh,
of
by
here.
the way, we're sending $8 billion to Ukraine and Israel each.
Woo, yay, spending more money. We can't spend money here, but we have to spend on everything else. Woo, yay, so fun. Let's see. So many garbage polls, yet Harris never had a double-digit poll like Biden and Clinton had. Oh, there might be one out there. I guarantee you.
All right, gentlemen, I must depart.
All right,
I'm going to go get lunch with my old man. I'll see you.
All right, adios, amigo.
Imagine what Harris plus 20 on a national poll.
Oh god, I have a gut feeling that ABC's gonna drop a Biden or Harris
Big
plus
Village's
15.
next poll. It's going to be Big Village's next poll. You're just going to see Harris plus 10, Trump minus 10 from last poll.
You know what's gonna happen? I have a gut feeling that ABC News has a Wisconsin poll in the back. They're waiting to drop it. Just watch.
No, they're going to wait until Trump takes the lead in the Wisconsin aggregate, and then they're going to drop
I
it.
swear, if they drop, oh my, I might blow gasket on stream if that happens.
In Minecraft.
Let's see. Moderates normally vote 1/3 Republican. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's underperformance. How is she doing better? How? How is she doing worse
what
with
else is it?
independence? And
What else was the news? The CNN interviewed kids about politics.
Yeah, did like one of them say Harris is a liar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's Noah.
What?
How many times have I had to explain to you who Noah is?
No, who?
It's the black boy that's paid by the Democrats. Do you not?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No, I
He,
just hear so little about it.
he debated Mike Liddell at the DNC.
Wait, what?
You know,
Yeah, he owned Mike Lindell at the
Listen,
DNC.
I'm not terminating online. That's why I don't know this shit. What the hell?
New poll from Wisconsin, RMG Research, Harris plus 1. That's not too bad.
Research has Harris plus 1. But you're telling me he debated Mike Lindell at the DNC?
Yeah.
There's a fucking fire alarm going off at one of the campus buildings.
Oof.
I don't know what the hell. Probably fire.
What did RMG have Wisconsin at in 2020?
Well, I know back in 2020 they were claiming Biden was up by 10 nationally. So. Well, that's a good chat. Don't believe your lying bank accounts. You're better off than you were 4 years ago. Yeah, your banks are lying to you. You have more money now than before.
The bank.
I think that's
the
what
Irish,
dude.
The Irish bankers are trying to get Trump over the finish line.
That's real.
Don't trust
I
them.
think that's what Harris is thinking and what she wants to say, but she knows she can't say it.
Go
so
ahead. I dare to say it.
she just goes with the middle class story. Don't believe the economy. You're doing better. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, just like these people, like, and this is what usually happens when the economy sucks for everyone else. It's good for the top 1%, but if it's good for the everyone else, the top 1% doesn't like it. So,
It's those damn rich men north of Richmond, you know.
Oh gosh, that song. I hate that. I never liked that song in the first place. I never did. Never bought into the hype.
It's finished.
I believe Ukraine. Hold on. What? What? Rasmussen released a new poll in Wisconsin. Yeah, I saw that. Again, Rasmussen polling. This is what people misunderstand about Rasmussen. They actually have decent national polling. People don't want to believe that, but it's true. They have decent national polling. It's just a state polling can be very how can you say this nicely?
By the way, Suffolk and USA Today are releasing Arizona polls tomorrow.
Oh God. Get ready for Harris plus 12.
Okay.
RMG had Harris up 10 points in Wisconsin in 2020.
You mean Biden?
Yeah, Biden. Yeah, they had Biden up 10 points in there.
Also, Atlas Intel's
52 to 42. Wait, what?
Atlas Intel's website is down.
What happened?
Oh, everyone's waiting. Everyone's waiting for their. I wonder if it's because everyone's waiting because that was supposed to come out today. Their state polls.
I'm just scrolling through Eric Doherty's account right now.
Maybe everyone's visiting the site or something.
Because people know they're a good pollster. If they're admitting that Trump's up by a lot.
They had Trump up 3 in the popular vote last week. I think.
Oh
it
my
was.
God! I swear, if they cave to the pressure and they give like Harris up on like 5 in Wisconsin.
Okay, let's see. Trump's doing a financial literacy event with Tim Scott, focusing on Black empowerment.
Why?
I don't know. I think y'all heard the Wisconsin rally and for Trump got canceled.
I want to talk about this. This is freaking insane. For those that don't know, an outdoor Wisconsin Trump rally was reportedly canned, rescheduled because Secret Service lacked resources for security. Look at this shit.
Just hosting in arenas or something. I don't know.
I know, but
anyways, I got class. I gotta go.
All right, see ya.
Wait, was gonna hold in Prairie du Chien?
I think so.
Yeah, because there's like no place in Prairie du Chien that's inside they can hold a rally. That's
an art center, I guess. So, but this is just insane that they can't even do the basic thing.
I think the biggest building down there is probably the Bass Pro Shop. So
that would be actually the order of that rally would be amazing.
Yeah, it would, but they'd have to clear out like the whole store. So
they would. Is it one of those pyramids or no?
No, it's not. It's not, there's only one of those pyramids.
I know.
Just,
I just wish like every one of them was a pyramid. But sadly, it's not. Sadly, we can only dream. But yeah, the Secret Service, they will not help Trump here. Or they can't because of lack of resources. What a pile of crap. Lack of resources. Sure. Even though Harris and Biden, they can get all the, well, obviously they're president and stuff, but still, it's like, you're telling me you can't do anything? Really? Trump needs more than Secret Service at this point. Some private security or something, I agree. He needs private security. He needs it. I dare Democrats to get complacent with his crap polls, only to get mad when she loses. Yeah, if she loses and like they say Russia stole it, it's gonna happen. That's what they're gonna claim.
Let's be real. If the polls even by a tad bit, like not even a 2020 or 2016 miss, if they miss Wisconsin by like 0.8, Harris loses.
Yeah.
Like, we got to realize this, because Trump is leading in Georgia and Arizona. If he just wins Wisconsin, he wins the election. So, even if the polls are just barely off, he wins. So Harris needs the polls to either be spot on or for her to be underestimated. Like that's the state of the race. Yeah.
I mean, that's the new. Listen, Democrats started to say that. Well, we're gonna be understated again. No, you're not. Harris does not have the type of voters to do that. Her voters are freaking upper class voters. They have nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being serious. That's her supporters are. Let's see. Do a rally in the Memphis Bass Pro Shop pyramid, please, Trump. Yeah, he needs to. The or that rally would be amazing.
I want to wait a few minutes to see if Atlas Intel drops, because it would be dumb if, like, right after you end the stream, they just drop.
They're going to wait till right when I end the stream. And that's what happens with every poll. I noticed that. They always wait.
Also, No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say because it was kind of unrelated. I just remembered something when I was
What?
scrolling because I remember the guy who made who's been accurate on the Virginia model every time he's ran it, said that he came up with like Harris +3 in Virginia
Yeah, I
first
saw
model
that.
that uses like early vote. Yeah, so we'll have to see if
And
Virginia's close. That'll be interesting.
it's trending Republican. That's a thing. Like each state's getting worse for them, for Democrats.
Yeah, keep an eye on if Harris starts diverting money there, like because if she does that like last minute.
Yeah, here's where. Well, yeah, if she starts spending money, then she announces like a rally like Richmond, she's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Trump, you know what? Do a rally in Virginia Beach. Go ahead. Ran the border with North Carolina. That works.
I think he did. Yeah, he did that
Another
before. I think. Yeah, he should.
Or one in the southwestern part of the state, ran the border. Just like you don't want, because even if you lose Virginia, if you lose them by only like 2 or 3, for starters, you got the House at that point because you have a chance of beating Vindman. I mean, Vindman might go down. God help us all. Hope he does, but
Yeah, didn't he have an empty podium moment the other day? He didn't show up to the debate.
He scheduled a debate. He was like, we're gonna show up to a debate. The Republicans scared. The debate he set up under his terms, he refused to show up. I think Vindman goes down. The guy's a complete lunatic, and even the voters there are saying, "What the hell? You can't show up to a rally, or not even a rally. It's a debate that you scheduled. You were the one that set the terms, and you're that lazy you can't go to their debate." Yikes.
Yeah, all I can say is if Trump gets within 5 in winning Virginia, even if Trump wins, we're gonna win the governorship next year. Like I think that will happen.
I don't know.
Like
Spanberg is a strong
Youngkin's
candidate.
pup. We'll have to see. I don't know if that race is that close, given Youngkin's popularity. I think it'd be able to. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Yeah, you have to understand also, like with Virginia, it's usually who's ever in the presidency that loses the governorship. So if Democrats win, they lose the governorship. If the Republicans
It
win,
wasn't in 20. Look at 2013.
Yeah,
2013.
but you had a big third-party
yeah.
split. You had some freaking libertarian that took votes away from Republicans, but yeah.
We'll have to see then, I guess.
But yeah, it's been the case since like 2000. Every election except 2013, which again, that was because of a third party screwing things up, like usual. It's always libertarians. Let's see here. I always thought Minnesota or New Hampshire would be a surprise flip, if any, but it seems like Virginia's starting to become more likely. Yeah, I think Virginia's a surprise flip this cycle. It's not gonna. I don't think it's for sure gonna happen, but
I think non-zero chance we could see like Minnesota and Virginia swap the roles they had in 2016. Remember where like Minnesota came out of nowhere and got super close, and then Virginia, which some people thought was going to be pretty close, ended up being pretty lopsided. I think you could see that, but reverse happened this year. So Minnesota kind of stays around D+7, 6, or whatever, and then Virginia just bolts right. We'll have to see though.
All right. All right. Chat, we're gonna have last calls for super chats, folks. If you have any more questions, concerns, comments, begin sending them now. We went over everything, I believe. We went over Eric Adams, the Wisconsin rally debacle. I mean, seriously, you don't have enough resources. You're full of shit. You're full of so much shit. I always thought Minnesota and New Hampshire would be the surprise. Oh, read that. I love Virginia. They're running a lot of Kamala ads on Fox News here. Really? They're running ads in Virginia? Okay, if they're already running ads in Virginia, please be the case. Please be real.
To be fair, they run ads in like the Chicago media market for donations, so it's
for like Wisconsin stuff. I get that, but like it would be funny though. It's like it's Central Virginia, and they're like, oh yeah, we have to spend money there to defend Virginia. Let's see. He should do a rally in Nova to honor veterans. Would help him in general. Stay away from Nova. Just stay away from it. The reason I say that is because with all the assassination attempts, you don't want to be anywhere close to the swamp. You don't. With all the lunatics that live in that region.
Especially given the last person who did it, how he was just like this suburban lib guy.
Yeah, it's resist liberals. They're schizophrenics. So I would avoid places like Nova for now. Maybe Loudoun County, but definitely not Fairfax. Stay away from Fairfax and like Arlington. Does Ricardo for 2. Does Wells lock down Minnesota, Georgia, the new North Carolina, Nevada slowly red? I don't know. We just got to see. This is such a bizarre election. I guess it's possible that Nevada or North Carolina shifts big time to the right, but then North Carolina doesn't. I don't know. All right. I think we're going to end the stream here, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow social media accounts, the description down below, and of course, join the channel today.